We're here on a zero right outside of Fontana Dam at the Hike Inn. Great small little place that caters to hikers. Nancy has been a phenomenal host. She's taken us to town again. I just wanted to rest my leg again today. Small rooms, but it's got everything you need. TV, fridge, microwave. So what I wanted to do today was I wanted to kind of show people, because I know that I've had some questions as far as things with our backpack and how do we carry stuff. So for starters, here I'm doing my food breakdown. So trying to plan out to see what I have, see what I might need to get in town. So most of our lunch meals, I usually do salami with some of these carb balance. These things are great because they have high in fiber, not the best in calories, but pretty good. They got 6 grams of protein. Do a lot of these chicken packets. The teriyaki, doing a little wrap is pretty good. So is the barbecue. We got some snacks up here. You know, got to have a little bit of chocolate, especially on the cold nights. Kind of helps you. Got my Slim Jims. One of these bars, these things are great, 30 grams of protein. The only problem is Robbinsville did not have many of those left. So yeah, even have some of these. I've tried these, they're not bad. Pulled pork in a packet. I know, doesn't sound great, but you'd be surprised what's good out there. Some more of the barbecue. Some instant mashed potatoes, some ramen. Some of these are great. Huge, look at that. 49 grams of protein per pouch. These are amazing. Basically just freeze-dried meals. They taste really good. I've got chicken teriyaki rice with vegetables and a beef pasta. The problem with them is they're bulky and they're expensive. They're like $15 sometimes per meal. So basically what I have set out here is this is some of my stuff for dinners. Usually with the mashed potatoes, we'll just throw one of these packets in. Same thing with the ramen. Usually I'll throw maybe like one of these in, the roasted garlic and herb. I'll keep those for the Smokies. After the Smokies, these will only be like a treat that I'll get myself once in a while. Like I said, they're just bulky. And basically, everything in my food bag fits in this. So it doesn't seem like much, but you can stuff quite a bit in it. And then this right here is just kind of snacks, some breakfast stuff. I do need to pick up some breakfast stuff. My salt, pepper. I do have my electrolytes in it, which are good to have. And then I even keep a bottle. I know it says pure vanilla, but it's actually olive oil that we keep in there. So yeah, that's pretty much your food while you're out on trail. Try to keep. What I've been doing lately is I have some extra Ziploc bags, so I'll go ahead and make a burrito, roll it up, and put it, somewhere convenient, so I don't have to open up my whole pack. It's definitely been a learning curve because you have to. Your food bag, you want to pack it like in the middle of your backpack, because I was packing it towards the top to make it easier to get to. The problem was it was putting a lot of pressure because it's one of the heaviest things in my backpack. So it puts a lot of pressure on your shoulder and your shoulder blades, and it was really bothering me. So I talked to another hiker and he said, nah, put it, in the middle of your pack. And then that way, but just put your food. When you're at camp, it's not a big deal because you're going to have to pull most of your stuff out anyway. But whenever you're, hiking and you want to, sit down for lunch, you don't have to pull a bunch of stuff out of your pack. So it definitely was a learning curve. I got a whole thing of the gas. This is for my little stovetop I put on there, and I put my cup. One thing I will say is a lot of the hiker boxes, most hostels, little hotels have them. They always have different gear, different food. One thing I will recommend if you ever do anything like this, or if anybody watching is planning on doing this, check the dates, because that's something I didn't do. Luckily, I didn't eat them. I noticed they were really hard. Okay, these expired in 2023. Same with this one, October 2023. So those are both no good. I'm glad I didn't eat them. I've went ahead and checked the dates on everything else. ramen and stuff like that, I'm not too worried about. All these packets, the chicken and the pork packets, I've already checked. So that's pretty much what we do for food. Like I said, it all fits in this 13-liter bag. And then I keep extra Ziploc bags. These I have, it looks like a lot. I'm not taking all those with me. Some of them are old. Some I found today at the inn in the hiker box, so I'm going to be switching them out instead of buying a whole box and then having to leave them. So now, here's clothes. So it looks like a lot. The crazy thing is, all the clothes will compress down into this compressible sack. So basically I have a set of pants. These are some REI pants. They actually do convert to shorts. So I don't wear those as much. I was when it was colder out, but now I'm wearing my other shorts, which I love. These much more comfortable to hike in. I have a couple different beanies, or as my Canadian friends say, a toque. One's a little thicker, which is nicer when it's cold out. One's really thin. Here we have a base layer. It's basically just merino wool. It's long sleeve shirt and pants, kind of like long johns. This is a really thin UV long sleeve shirt. Very comfortable to wear. I really actually love that shirt. Don't sweat in it quite as bad. It wicks away the sweat, which is nice. Couple t-shirts minus the one I'm wearing. This is my original one that I've been wearing, but it's getting kind of big and baggy on me. So I actually have the one I have on now. It's an Under Armour one. It's a lot more lightweight. That's Under Armour too, but it's a lot thicker. And this one fits me better now that my belly done shrunk down a little bit. I got some pairs of boxers right here. These are ex officios. They're perfect. They wick away the sweat, and they don't trap in any odors at all. So I know it sounds gross, but you have to think I'm out here for days at a time without a shower. Here we got different socks. I only wear the Darn Toughs. I got one pair I always keep as camp socks, so I never wear them when I'm hiking. Lately, I've been wearing the shorter ones. Just easier. I just prefer them a little bit more, although they are a little tighter. These are the gloves that I had picked up when I was in Franklin. They work great. They clip together, so they stay together. Definitely kept me warm. Just a regular old Frog Togs rain jacket. It's going to be getting a lot of use this week because the rest of the week up until like Saturday night, it's supposed to be raining in the Smokies. So it doesn't keep you dry. So that's one thing I'll tell everybody. When you're hiking in the rain, you can spend $300 on a rain jacket. You're either going to get wet from the outside or you're going to sweat in it. So you're still going to be wet. So take it or leave it. Do what you do. This is my puffy. This thing has been amazing to keep me warm. I've slept in it many of times. So that thing I love. And then I have my fleece. My fleece is, I love this thing too. I've slept in this thing many of nights. It's great. It's probably the best hoodie I've ever owned in my entire life. It's from Heartland Gear. Can't recommend it more. I did just find this in the hiker box. I got rid of mine. So it's a ground sheet for my tent or for when I cowboy camp. I kept it because I do want to do some more cowboy camping, especially if I'm in areas that have wide open so I can see, the stars at night. Because that was one thing I did enjoy the other night. The weather was perfect, no bugs. But for my tent, I did spend a good amount on my tent, and I got rid of my ground sheet, and I've had a couple stealth spots where I really wish I would have kept it. Luckily, I didn't pierce my tent. I had to cut out some roots with my knife just so it wouldn't pierce it. But yeah, so this right here, my cousin let me borrow. This is my Diddy bag. Basically, it keeps my chargers, my extra batteries for the GoPro, any miscellaneous little things I need. I keep not my toiletries in it, but some of my stuff that I only use when I go to a hotel. Over here, we basically have the charging station. I just actually found this other anchor in the hiker box, but I'm not sure if it's in there because it doesn't work or it doesn't charge. So we're going to see. I'm trying to charge it up, see if I can get it to turn on. This right here is my pillow for when I sleep. I also have a very small little blow up. It's really lightweight. I charge it up, which actually I'll take it out because I need to charge it. Haven't charged it in a while and I don't want it to die on me. I do have a automatic way to blow up, or not automatic, but it's kind of like a sleeve thing that you use. But yeah, the little piece adapts here. You stick it on your mattress, hit the button, and it blows it up. This is a new hat I got in Franklin. As you can see, that's all salt sweat stains. So it didn't take very long. Within 2 days, it was like that. This is my quilt, Enlightened Equipment. I love this thing. It's been amazing so far. This is my sleeping pad. It rolls up pretty small, blows up pretty good. It's the Nemo Tensor. Works great. Again, I can't recommend it enough. I love it. Shoes are still kicking, but they're definitely been taking a beating. Here's my tent, the Durston X-Mid 2. It usually sits better right here, but because I don't have much of my pack, I do have a clip so it won't fall off. My Sea-Knock bag and water filter. Got a few other things in here, some spare toilet paper, and the old infamous shit kit, which you need whenever you're going to the bathroom. You keep your toilet paper, basically your little shovel, if you're not using the outdoor privy. What I do have is these things right here that are amazing. So, super lightweight. All you do is put just a little bit of water in them, and they rehydrate to basically be like almost like a baby wipe. Biodegradable and all that. So, those are good to have. But yeah, so this is basically just my pack. So, as you see, you do have some hip pockets that I keep, snacks. I keep a knife in. I have another knife that I keep right here in my bag. This is my one that, I keep with me when I'm on camp. Works great. I have my trekking poles attached here, along with my camp stove. So, there's not a lot. I mean, all that stuff fits in that bag. It's pretty full. It stays pretty full. But, this is basically what you're working with while you're out here. So just want to get everybody a little insight, see what it's like. Right now, like I said, I'm just going through everything, mostly food, see what I need. Really don't need much of anything. Maybe something extra for breakfast. See if I can find a couple more of these. Hopefully they have some extra ones of these because they're not, they're pretty good to have. And they're a great little start to the day. And that's going to be it. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to be working on videos after I finish this. Try to get another 1 or 2 videos posted before I leave. And we start the Smokies tomorrow. So, I'll catch up with y'all later. Good evening, everyone. We are at the end of our 0 day, Tuesday, here outside of Fontana at the Hike Inn. Went to town, had some nice dinner again. Well, early lunch, just ate the rest for dinner. Got a couple things for breakfast, was able to find another one of those bars. As you can see, all the food has been packed up. All right here. It's definitely our biggest and heaviest bag, although it's a bit lighter than what it's weighed before, so I feel like I'm kind of starting to zero that bad boy in. Met a cool couple from Canada that were hiking the trail. We had dinner together, so it was pretty cool talking to them. Older couple, so definitely was able to relate more to them. Yeah, so I got everything packed up. We're gonna be heading out at 9 a.m. To Fontana to get started on the Smokies. Crazy part is you have to have a permit to hike the Smokies. It's $40. You have to apply online. You have 8 days. It's like 77, 79 miles. That is the Smoky Mountain section. I'm excited. I've heard it's a very almost like storybook setting of a forest. A lot of the areas, something out of like a fairy tale. Videos I've seen just I don't think we'll do it justice, but I'm definitely excited. Don't know what service is going to be like till I get there. I'm going to try to make it all the way through in one shot without having to stop. I have plenty of food, so that shouldn't be an issue. Just trying to be quiet, by the way, because the couple staying right next door to me, and even though it's concrete walls, they can hear sometimes. So yeah, we're just getting everything finalized. I got 2 videos posted. I'm gonna work, this will be the last one. I talked to my cousin. She's gonna send a package to the hostel as soon as I get off of the Smokies. But yeah, as I was saying with the permit, I went online and the system's down. So luckily I called, they gave me a number. So if I get stopped by a park ranger, I won't get fined. I just have to give them my name and the number they gave me. So, but it was good. Got to talk to my family, talk to some friends today. Definitely helped. I want to let everybody know that video I posted, yes, it was definitely a hard day. I knew those days would happen. But the support and the responses I've gotten from people, you guys have been absolutely amazing. I really appreciate it. I am better. Having a day off to rest my leg, rest my mind, rest my body definitely helps. I'm excited to start the Smokies. Ready to get out there and kick butt, see some amazing things, continue this journey. It was a hard day, but I'm far from done. Like I told people before, unless something, God forbid, seriously injures me, I want to see this journey through as far as I can. There's a lot of great things to see, and I have a lot of things still left to do. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out here. It's about 9 o'clock, so probably heading to bed here in a little bit. I'm gonna try to finish this one last video to get out for you guys. It's not gonna be a lot. Obviously, it's gonna be about my food and gear and a couple pictures of going into town. So nothing too exciting, but at least it'll get you guys all up to date, and hopefully we're gonna see some good stuff coming up in this next week. I don't know when I'll be able to post, but I will get it posted as soon as I can. Again, huge thank you to everybody, family, friends, everybody following this journey that's reached out and been so supportive, so encouraging. I can't thank you guys enough. It means the world to me. It definitely helps, especially when you do feel kind of like you're all alone on a journey, but I know I'm not alone because I have so many people back home and all over that are supporting me. So thank you again. You guys are the winners. You guys are the real heroes. Definitely helps big time, more than I could ever tell you, and more than you could imagine. So thank you to that. Other than that, I think that's about it for today. It was really low key. Got to ice my leg, stretch it out a lot, so I feel a lot better. Just got to take another shower. That was nice. So it's the little things that sometimes you forget. A hot shower can definitely help you change your mind on things and make you feel a lot better, especially when you're disgustingly dirty. It's been so dry here lately. That's about to change this week, at least as far as the forecast is concerned. Good amount of rain, but it's looking like the weather's going to stay fairly warm. Lows are the 50s, maybe some high 40s one night. That I can deal with. Even with the rain, that won't be so bad. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know kind of what's going on. Like I said, I'm going to get this last video posted. Hopefully I got two or three posted over the past day and a half. So we'll get this last one out, and you know, we're gonna start Smokies, kick some butt, hopefully see some amazing things. I've seen other people who've taken videos, so I'm gonna try to really give you guys the whole experience of it. I feel recharged, not just physically but mentally. I feel recharged. That's the best way I can put it. So anyway, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you in the Smokies. See ya.